Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. I've got such a fun video for you today. I hope that you're going to enjoy it. I'm actually really excited. It's the first time I've done anything quite like this. It's about Etsy. Now, we're all doing our holiday shopping right now or thinking about it. And if you're watching this perhaps after the holidays, it's still a perfect place to go for ideas, for inspiration, for yourself and for others. And I just want to share with you what I have discovered on Etsy that might make it perfect as an alternative option for purchasing your online gifts. Now, this is not just physical gifts that they have on Etsy, but downloadable products as well. And I've got one that I want to share with you, which is really special to me. But I want to tell you, first of all, what Etsy is, if you haven't used it before. So Etsy.com is an online site for creatives. It's for people that are doing a side hustle, for small business owners, for women like you. You've got something that you can sell, your knowledge, your product or some information. And it's just so visually stimulating and enjoyable. And there are so many categories that you may not have even thought about. I certainly hadn't. And when I went up there to explore a bit, it was just overwhelming, but lovely, really, really fun. Most of the items on Etsy are unique. They're handmade, and this was a very, very dangerous site for me to go to, sort of around the holiday time, because I'm always looking for new ideas, and I love things that are a little bohemian, a little bit quirky, and they're just really, really fun. So let me go through some of the things that there are on Etsy that you might be interested in, and I'll start with the first one, which is downloadables. Now, downloadable things are digital assets that you can download. You pay, for the item, and you download it. So it's not something that's sent to you in the mail. You actually get it right away. It's something that you can print or use in whichever way it's designed for. So these downloadable options are just so fascinating. And I want to share, first of all, one that I've done, because I put something up there myself on Etsy, because I had been talking so much recently about the fact that we don't really ask each other questions, about our lives, and how much when someone is gone, you miss not having asked them certain things. So I curated 18 pages of questions and ideas that you can fill in yourself and give to someone as a gift. Basically very simple questions, nothing too overwhelming. Some of these books can be very time consuming and difficult. This is fun, and the questions are short, they're interesting, and you can either give it to someone as a gift, or you can put it tuck it away in that little box that's going to be opened when you're not there anymore. And I know it sounds a bit strange, but you really owe it to your family and to yourself to share the story of your life. So this is a legacy planner that I put together. It's on Etsy, and you'll find it there. It's under legacy planning. And I just had such fun putting it together. And I'm going to do some more documents there too, things that we can use as we're getting older and wanting to share something of the story of our life. But I'm very proud of this. It's really, really pretty. So the other things, though, that I just recently, this morning, in fact, I downloaded some pictures. They're like, I'm going to use them to make some bookmarks as a gift. And this is what I purchased. You purchase the file, and then you print it. This needs a bit more ink here, but isn't that pretty? And the other one came in a set. This little set was like $2, less than $2 for me to download, and there were about 20 pictures, and they're really lovely. And I ordered some other cards, like family questions, and you can print them on a sort of a thicker paper like this one, and then cut them into the shape of a card. And they're questions like, would you rather eat sausages or chocolate cake? Silly ones, but they're great for kids. So anyway, that's the downloadable side of Etsy, and I think that it's really unique, affordable, and fun. The other thing, though, that you'll find up there, of course, are things like gifting trends. I mean, things right now that you might want to purchase for gifts, practical goods for the home, cozy everything, blankets and snuggly sweaters, gifts for entertainment. You can get calendars, and they can be calendars that you create yourself, or you can download and then obviously fill in. But there's so many different ways you can enjoy Etsy's products. Handmade gifts. I mean, handmade gifts are, a lot of the women women and men on Etsy are moms, stay at home, or people working from home, older women who've got something that they've made that's unique to their passions. And so they create it and they put it on Etsy. The shipping sometimes can be a little high if you're out of the country or not in the same place as the other person, because it's a global site. There's people from all over the world putting up their things to sell on Etsy. So there is food. Oh my gosh, I really shouldn't have gone up there because it was so, so fun. There's like, first of all, you know, candies from Japan, international sweets, things like candy wrappers, if you're making your own candy, a lot of homemade candy, and other recipe books, recipes that you can print, and that downloadable option, snack boxes, foods from around the world I've mentioned. And they had this one, I mean, I found this woman, she had, there were food like wraps, like little cartons that you can put candy in, or other little treats for, you know, as a gift. Beautiful floral pictures and designs, just totally, totally unique. Like you'd never find these in the shops anywhere. They're just so incredibly sweet. Fashion, of course, is a big part of Etsy. People what do you call it? Recycling and you know, making new things out of old things. Glitz, glamour, sparkle. You know, you've got it. It's there. And berets, lots and lots of hats, hand knitted. Not just berets, but all kinds of comfy hats and gloves. And again, I keep reinforcing it, but these are things you never will find anywhere else. Now, they're totally unique. You know, boho, very old-fashioned, like, you know, vintage, or maybe bohemian and retro. But the styles, you just type them in, you know, retro hat, and up will come a lot of options for you to consider. And I would say, on the whole, Etsy is very affordable. These things are, you know, they're not putting out big advertising budgets. So they're small companies or individuals who don't, you know, really, you know, have to pay a lot for marketing. They just put them up on Etsy, share their files on their social media sites. And, you know, that's how it grows. Creative designs, beauty. Okay, beauty. I actually discovered Etsy by looking for some eyeshadow that was, when I was in my eyeshadow phase, the sort of the monochromes and duochromes eyeshadows. And so I went up there and, oh my goodness, there are some people in Europe and other parts of the world, some in like Belarus and Poland, who are just almost in their kitchens making this beautiful product. And of course, there's standards of health and hygiene, all that as well. But you can buy, you know, like for maybe half the price you might expect in a shop. Something totally unique. And so anyway, eyeshadows are there. Cream products, you know, people are making from plants, Ayurvedic recipes, you know, just from unusual products. And some of them are very, you know, grandmothers, maybe something that you put together all your life. You'd like to pop it in a jar and, you know, just make sure it passes all the hygiene tests. And you can, you know, you can sell your stuff, but there's so many cool things. What else have I got here? Handmade, again, one-of-a-kind soaps. They've got makeup bags and accessories, face masks, all things pampering. And I was looking at some of these shower steamers. Like they're little, I don't know, like salt, I mean, like little cubes that you put in the shower if you don't have a bath, and it steams the shower as if you were in a bubble bath. I mean, they've got lavender and all these beautiful moringa flavors and scents. And then also they've got whipped soap. And these soaps were just like looking at a rainbow of colors and like puffy soaps. I mean, they're beautiful gifts. I mean, that's kind of where I started this whole video, that this is a perfect place to consider going and buying gifts. And then I got carried away on kind of what I would buy. But anyway, beauty is a big area. Jewelry. There is a ton of jewelry on Etsy. And I did not purchase this on Etsy. I actually purchased this in a little charity shop down the road, but near my town. But you can get, you know, beautiful personalized jewelry pieces, totally unique and one of a kind. Rings, earrings, just fun. I mean, that's kind of the one word I would use with Etsy for me. It may be a bit visually overwhelming, but they also, I mean, it's like Pinterest. You can get ideas. Home decor. There's something really for all tastes and home decor items. You know, the trends for next year, I'm going to do a video on that, but, you know, things that are more nature orientated, themes with like floral and leaves and that kind of thing is very big. But there's more of a mixture, I think, of eclectic and traditional. It's that kind of theme of things that are from the past, you know, themes from like those retro styles, that turquoise color and the pinkies and yellows. And but also blended with the new. Vintage charm. If you're into minimalist decor, they've got beautiful minimalist themes. I mean, honestly, I could go on forever, but I won't. But craft supplies is my final one, because this is where, you know, I just was telling you I got that beautiful paper that I'm going to make my bookmarks out of, because they got craft stencils, things for scrapbooking, craft boxes, wool, knitting needles and equipment. I mean, just about anything you could. I mean, fabric glue, fabric sparkles. I put them on my hats. Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. It's really, really fun. So anyway, that's, you know, paints and glitter and all your heart could desire. But that's Etsy. And maybe, as I was just saying, maybe it's for shopping for the holidays. It's an alternative to go online and do some shopping there. Support some small businesses, some more women that are doing things that they love. And, you know, I just hope that you found this useful. If you did, please like the video so that we can share it in the overflow of videos and social media right now about the holidays when I'm recording this. But, you know, you'll find it in any time that you want to. It's Etsy.com. I really encourage you to check it out. And if you've got any questions about anything I've talked about, my planner, for example, just leave a note in the section below. And I look forward to sharing with you more in the future. Like the channel, please, here. I love your support, and know that you are loved and treasured in this season. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, your sister in 60 and me. Take good care, everybody. Have a fabulous day. Lots and lots of love. Bye for now.